Right, ready for a new year.
Well, it's a big change from karting. That obviously, karting is a lot less pressure because I've been used to it since a young age as well. And like the junior saloons, it's just so much bigger than what I'm used to.
Well, it was, because again, it grows up with me being the kid on the terrace that managed to get on the track. I'm the dreaming kid that actually made it there. And so I'm going to tracks that, read all my heroes raced up. So if I go to somewhere where my heroes have raced, it means so much more to me.
I was starting near the back, but I knew I had the pace to get through to the front boys. So I just kept calm and then made my moves where I knew I could. I realised where people are fast and slow, so I was trying to attack where they were having problems.
If you ever restart racing Honda Civic, Scott, can we just grab you for a chat, please? In the mix today, looking forward to it. New car, should be good.
Yeah, no, really looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can make a few positions up for this race, but then we've always got in mind the reverse grid, top 10. So, yeah, hopefully, just see what happens, see how the race pans out.
It's difficult sometimes. Obviously, you're under a lot of pressure and the busy days and weekends. But it's like when I do the autograph sessions, when people say, "Oh, I really enjoy your vlogs." It makes me want to do them more, because obviously I think some people appreciate them.
Oh, you can't write that, can you? It's brilliant. It was an enjoyable race as much as a hard race, because you can get races where they're a bit more. It's a bit too argy-bargy, but that was like, there's a lot of respect between a lot of drivers out there. There could have been a lot more contact, but everyone gave each other a racing room, which is brilliant. So yeah, it was. I think that was definitely one of the best TCR UK races to date. So, and to be a part of it and win it was just phenomenal. So yeah, the season's only just started, so there's going to be much more of that coming.
Yeah, it's a difficult start. Obviously, was hoping for a little bit better, but great team behind me, and as we can see, they're all working together and already making a cracking start on the car. And yeah, so just ahead of me tomorrow, I've got a lot of overtaking to do, and hopefully I can make the most of that.
It was a good race. I got a really good launch compared to my start earlier. It just picked up a lot better, and I saw a gap on the inside of turn 1, and it was half on the grass, and I just thought I might as well. I'm not going to try and spend the race fighting back through. So I took the opportunity, came out second place. It was really good.
So I've always set myself high goals, and yes, I want to be right at the front. But coming into this one with the car I'm actually driving and the drivers I'm against, we were saying if we could get into a top 10, we'd be really happy. I qualified P7, I finished P6 in the first race yesterday, and then the one we've just finished I just P5. So top 5 in like my first weekend so far, and with 2 more races left, I can't complain.
A few of the juniors that we know here this weekend, and it's just saying to them, just go out there and do the laps. Don't do anything silly. Just get the time in the seat, and you learn so much. It's the same when we talk about karting. The more you're out on track, the more you're learning all the time.
It's great. I mean, the good thing is about minis, they are a mini touring car, and everyone's super close, everyone's super competitive. So it's good for everyone to watch, but it's great fun to be a part of as well.
To improve on the setup, my driving, and definitely the starts, but I'm happy that I finally proved that 810s is there. There's a difference, and now I finally coronated something that I worked for a lot of time.
We've got to go and say hello to Katie. We gave you a little shout out at the start, but thank you for getting us on the grid. Have you had a good day?
You're welcome. Yeah, it's been great. Really windy. It's a little bit windy, mad weather, but it's been a great day, as always.
The top 5 times are relevant, and you always want to keep an eye on them, but you're correct in saying that we don't know what everyone's doing, especially with this new tyre situation coming in where we have to use all different tyre compounds. We don't quite know what everyone's running on. FP1 and FP2 is very much focusing on yourself, with a little side eye on the bigger table. But yeah, we're getting through it.
I'm involved in the manufacturer, which is amazing. So there's the back in there from Toyota and a lot of support from the factory. So yeah, that's really cool to be a part of.
So it is a tough one to do, because I've worked really hard over the winter. I haven't tested pre-season. I haven't had the opportunity to do that, so I'm really in the deep end again this year. But there's no question I'm trying my absolute hardest.
I'll go down here. Bit of a difficult day for you so far, but what a season you've had so far. I mean, not many drivers can just jump into the JCWs like you have. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been an unreal season. I spoke to you at Donington where we're happy with 2 4th places, then since then we've gone on to win 3. So yeah, it's not been the best day today, but I think, like you say, unreal start to the season.
As we pull in the pit lane again, it was great to see my family and friends all there in the pit lane watching over. As I pull in.
Only you would think about doing that for obviously not finishing the championship, giving people extra points. Okay, only you would think about that. Fair play.
Thank you.
So I thought, right, we're in a good position. Yeah, with the other tyres, I got a banker lap in, so we're happy enough with that. But everything seems to be going good. A few little modifications for this season, and they're going quite well.
I'm racing supercarts since 1983.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Only twins. That's what I've run. I love the sport. I love the speed. This is the biggest bang for the buck you'll ever get. You cannot, to go faster in an automobile, it probably costs you $200,000. Because horsepower to weight ratio, this is like 5 to 1.
It's definitely not as easy as it would be on the 300, but it's good overtaking opportunities into the second corner, the hairpin, and then possibly into the last corner, but it's mainly the hairpin.
Yeah, I mean the brakes don't get no respite because you come into the chicane, then the hairpin, and then hard braking for Redgate as well. So it's really tough. It's going to be a real job managing them to last the race, and I think that's going to be key.
Every single race weekend I've had in the Porsche Sprint Challenge this year has been amazing. I've had some really great battles with some really great names. The talent that has come to the series this year is far better than last year. We were separated at Snetterton. The top three were separated by 0.04 of a second. I mean, that is just testament to how close this is this year. So the pressure's on. I've definitely dropped out of the results I would like to have had this weekend. But I'm starting P5 or P6 now for this race. So hopefully I can press on and end the weekend on a high.
So this is my Corolla BTCC car. It's actually looking a little bit clean. A couple of little love kisses on the badge. What's really interesting is how close we get to the tyre stacks. So after each run, we are literally looking for millimetres out there.
Yeah, enjoying it, liking the step up. It's obviously a lot more competitive, and we're racing against the kind of top quality drivers now. So it's really exciting. Nice to compare yourself against the best, which is good. Nice to get a couple of podiums in the last couple of rounds, which has been encouraging. So hopefully, touch wood, build on that this weekend.
It's brilliant to be a part of until you're 8th, and then it's a bit frustrating, but. Yeah, we've had some really good weekends, we've had some difficult weekends, but this one's, I thought was going to go okay. We were sitting second after the first run in qualifying, so clearly the pace is there.
I'd never expected to have got that many poles in my career mini challenge, let alone a season. So no, it's been spot on. Accelerate Motorsport giving me the perfect car every time to go out there and put in 100% and get the result out of it.
Yeah, still a bit slippery, but the dry line forming made it lovely to race and made it so full dry and that you could proper send it really.
Yeah, it was definitely the most fun race of the year because it's nice and close, but would have liked to be the one on the top step instead.
Yeah, as you said, very tricky conditions. I think yesterday was pretty much monsoon conditions, which is why we didn't run. But no, I mean I was extremely happy. I think that was probably my best qualifying run I've had in a long time, and I think to have a double pole in conditions like these where it's very tricky, it's cold, it's wet, not much tyre temp goes into the tyres, so no, very tricky for sure, but extremely happy with the result.
Absolutely. I mean, this is my second year in Ginetta Juniors. I've done around 50 races now, so like a veteran at this now, but I've never ever had a Friday test day cancelled, so obviously due to the horrific weather.
No dramas, my man, anytime, that, and let's see what happens next year, because I don't want another Max Verstappen-esque season with Ash Sutton getting too many race wins, because it'd be nice to see someone else do it, but if we do see that, that's the way it is, isn't it?